Hey everybody, Rick Needham handicapping thoroughbred racing on Saturday afternoon, June the 29th. This is my Equibase Winter Circle East Coast Racing Report. A couple of stake races to handicap this afternoon, folks. Let's go to Belmont Park for race 8. Their feature, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is the New York Stakes, 10 furlong route test on the inner turf, grade 2. Fillies and mares 3 years old and up, racing for $200,000. Contenders: number 4, Dream Peace, number 7, Lady of Shamrock, number 4, Tannery, and number 2, and Jazz. Well, folks, just in case you have not heard of New York, the Dutch settled in what is now referred to as New York State in 1624. For 40 years, they ruled over the colony of New Netherland. It was conquered by the English in 1664 and then named New York in honor of the Duke of York. Existing of a colony of Great Britain for over a century, New York declared its independence on July 9th, 1776, becoming one of the original 13 states of the Federal Union. Next year, on April 20th, New York's first constitution was adopted. On July 26, 1788, New York State became the 11th state to ratify the Constitution of the United States. From 1785 to 1790, New York City served as the seat of the U.S. government and the nation's first capital city. Today, New York City is home to the United Nations, widely regarded as the capital of the world. Inaugurated in 1940, the New York Stakes was moved to the turf in 1955 when Belmont Park here built its grass course. As such, the race became the first stakes event on the turf in modern-day racing in metropolitan New York. This race was first run at the marathon distance of 2¼ miles. Open to both sexes prior to 1962, it's now limited to fillies and mares. Here in the 70th reunion of the stakes event, number 7, Dream Peace, an Irish bred entry, the overall speed leader in this stakes field, racing at today's distance of 10 furlongs on the turf, is hit the board in 4 straight. 3 of those efforts also qualifying as power runs. Number 8, Lady of Shamrock, has won more than half of her 13 starts, racing at or about 10 furlongs on the turf. Hit the board in 4 of her last 5, with 3 of those boarded efforts, including a win in her 5th race back, also qualifying as power runs. Race 8 summary, number 7, Dream Peace, tops my contenders list today here at Belmont Park, which also includes number 8, Lady of Shamrock, number 4, Tannery, and number 2, and Jazz, 7-8-4-2 in the 8th from Belmont Park, the $200,000 grade 2 New York Stakes. Go to Churchill Downs next for their featured race 9, 10:11 p.m. Eastern Post Time. Evening card in the summertime here at Churchill on Saturday. This is, of course, the Firecracker Handicap mile test on the turf, grade 2, 3-year-olds, an up race for $150,000. Tenders: number 2, Wise Dan, number 4, Lee, number 1, Corporate Jungle, and number 7, Saruni. Number 2, Wise Dan, the overall speed and pace profile leader in this stakes field, racing at the mile distance on the grass, comes off 5 straight power run wins in graded stakes tests in its last 5 outings. Jockey Johnny Velasquez has been in his irons on 6 previous occasions, hitting the board in each, winning 5 back today for ride number 7. But the only question I have for my top pick is the fact that he'll be toting a whopping 128 pounds tonight. He won this stakes test in 2011, carrying just 115. Will spot his challengers some 10 to 15 pounds tonight. Number 4, Lee, a 4-to-1 shot, has hit the board in 5 straight, including a quartet of power run wins being embedded in this recent streak of racing consistency. Race 9 summary, number 2, Wise Dan, tops my contenders list tonight here at Churchill, which also includes number 4, Lee, number 1, Corporate Jungle, and number 7, Saruni, 2-4-1-7 in the 9th from Churchill, the $150,000 grade 2 Firecracker Handicap. Bonus long shots go to Charlestown, race 4, here in the $50,000 coin collector stakes. 6-to-1 shot, number 4, Great Tiger, takes a 5 little class drop. Speed figures sprinting at or about tonight's distance of 4½ furlongs on the dirt, which are equivalent to the favorite, number 3, in the fairway. Woodbine Race Course, another stakes event, race 3, here in the $150,000 Achievement Stakes, the 4-to-1 shot, number 5, Click, qualifies as a power pony, has hit the board in power run fashion in 3 of his 4 career starts to date, winning twice, including a power-owned win to break his maiden in his first asking. So handicapping stakes events from both Belmont Park and Churchill Downs on Saturday as we gear up for the big 4th of July weekend. Rick Needham for the Equibase Winner's Circle, reminding you as always to please bet with your head, not over it.